Ah, Mobile. That sleepy colonial port on the Gulf Coast where history decided to play a few rounds of hot potato. French one day, British the next. Until the Spanish waltzed in with powdered wigs and a game plan. Let's rewind to the late 18th century. Britain had just swiped Mobile from the French thanks to the Treaty of Paris. The town was officially part of British West Florida, and honestly, it showed. Anglican sermons wafted out of modest chapels. British officers sipped lukewarm tea in the sticky Gulf heat, and Fort Condé got its name to unceremoniously change to Fort Charlotte. George Johnstone, the first governor of British West Florida, and his successor, Peter Chester, oversaw the Crown's interests from Pensacola. Their policy shaped trade, land grants, and relations with native nations across the region. Johnstone promoted immigration, reorganized urban layouts in both Pensacola and Mobile, and actively redrew the colony's boundaries, while Chester encouraged settlement and economic development. Now, don't get me wrong, the British brought order. Common law, surveys, timber exports, and lots of paperwork. Very British. But let's be honest, Mobile wasn't exactly Buckingham on the Gulf. Most of the town still spoke French, traded in Spanish pesos, and held tight to Catholic feast days. The British may have changed the flags, but the culture? Not so much. A point of contention for an empire that prided itself in how many cultures it altered. Enter 1780. While the American colonies were busy revolting up north, Spain saw an opportunity. Bernardo de Galvez, governor of now Spanish Louisiana, marched in with a hardy fleet and a touch of audacity. After a brisk siege of Fort Charlotte, the British surrendered. No dramatic Alamo standoff, no last-minute heroics. Just a polite handover and maybe a sigh of relief. Because here's the kicker. Locals didn't exactly protest. The Spanish kept trade flowing, protected Catholicism, and didn't mess too much with daily life. For many Mobilians, this wasn't a conquest, it was a cultural liberation. Less red coat and more red wine, they'd say. So the next time someone says the Spanish captured Mobile, remind them, it's not really a capture if the town practically held the door open.